I'm going to be so deep and raspy.
Absolutely horrible.
Oh, yeah. Shut up, Kristen! We're doing a bloody podcast here! There's your Kristen.
Oh, God. Batman? What are you doing back?
Have a shower, you weirdo. We're only just starting now. Ben was late.
2 minutes notice. You come to a podcast.
Okay, this is Trusty Crowbar episode 84, and I am Lucas Whittingslow.
Why was that American-like? 84.
Howdy, 84 episodes of the Trusty Crowbar.
I didn't say do it more
I'm Lucas
like
Whittingslow,
that.
and I'm an idiot.
And I'll be teaming your cows. No, I don't. Oh, man. I'm Reese Whittingslow.
I'm Ben Can.
Oh, hang on.
You are the guest.
Yeah, well, look. Reese was like, get in your bloody chair.
We're getting your spot. You remember, you were after everyone else, and we will introduce you when we are ready.
Go on then.
Yeah.
I am Douglas Bryant, and our very rude guest is Ben Cran.
And just so everyone out there knows, we are video recording this podcast. So if you're listening to us on iTunes or
Don't look at the
Stitcher
camera, Ben.
or
I'm
somewhere
not.
like that.
And hello over there, Cabra.
So the
And if
guests
this-
can't look at the camera.
If
They're all
this is
waving
the
and shit.
first time you've ever listened to the podcast, I sound like this all the time.
Doug's actually lost his voice.
It's back. I found it.
No, he found it.
But
He found that it was a bit damaged.
Just a little
When
bit.
he found it, obviously. Poor Doug. Poor Doug. I don't know where I was going with that.
Walks over, picks up, it's like, oh shit, that's my voice. Someone stood on it. This
God.
shit.
so let's get into some gaming
What? Is that what we're
related
here for?
topic things.
So,
Segue.
apparently GTA 5 is not coming to the Wii U.
No, heard it here first.
However,
But Chinatown or whatever did so well for Nintendo.
yeah, I know, Chinatown was gah.
Well, there's news coming out. Did we talk about this last week? That there is going to be first person?
No, we didn't. No?
You mentioned
Did
it,
we?
yes.
It was
we did.
mentioned, yeah.
It was mentioned there.
Well, I'm mentioning it again.
Is that actually official, or is you're just hoping that, or is that a mod?
Well, Douglas, to be
I
entirely
just
honest,
asked 7
I
questions.
read them somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is official though. I think it's still rumoured and speculated on, but like Rockstar have been tinkering with it, and there's been videos that have popped up.
It would be a nice touch.
It'd be weird for
I
them
wouldn't
to
use
change something after the game's been released.
Well, I want to know
No one
whether
does
it will,
that.
Yeah, but not to that. No, but not to that extent.
Oh, yeah, right.
Like that changes the whole dynamic.
I
of
think
the game.
Elder Scrolls did that during the beta. Everyone was pissed off with the first-person views that they had.
Oh,
And so
really?
they were like... Oh,
And they went, well, let's just piss everyone else off and release a really shit game. Can't do that.
we can't go any worse than what we are now. So
has any other Grand Theft Auto games been first? Nope.
They've been Bird's Eye.
I didn't believe when I first found that out. I was like, nah, I don't know.
well, you know,
I mean, you never played the originals.
No,
You serious?
Love GTA 1.
I haven't played.
Driving really fast was very difficult because you couldn't see what's coming. So normally you just drove into
into
wall,
a building and then
you
bounce
just
back.
you went, doot.
I think I've mentioned this before. Because did anyone else own the full version of GTA, the original?
the original, yeah,
Yeah.
And the
yeah,
CD?
we had the
And I
copies of it.
still
Was-
have it sitting at... You can put the CD in the CD player and listen to 50 minutes of
You
soundtrack.
could do
That
that
was
with
like Tony Hawk's.
PlayStation games.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And Tomb Raider.
The
And Tomb Raider.
the thing with GTA 1 against GTA 2 is I was very upset after playing each game after the other because GTA 1 had motorbikes.
Yeah.
GTA 2 did not.
Didn't it?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that was like contra.
Yeah, but then three didn't either, and then it wasn't until Vice City came out that motorbikes were
That's the first one I played.
Vice City.
Vice City was fantastic.
And it
Yeah,
was
you got
flying-
introduced to the best of the PS2 era.
I was at a friend's house and I came in and
In
he
my
was
opinion.
in a rhinoceros tank flying through the air. He turned the turret around.
Oh yeah,
And
you
used
just
the low
keep firing,
gravity cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't play from GTA 3 until GTA 5. No, till GTA 4. But I never played fully GTA 5.
I'll tell you a
that make
background
sense?
story of GTA 3 for Doug.
Go on.
And it involves some untoward piracy business. However, it shouldn't have had
There's
to.
video evidence
Be
now.
careful not to incriminate.
It's fine.
anybody.
No, it is fine. I actually purchased it. I remember it was like $100 on the eBays because I lived in a country town.
eBays.
And
From
I
the interwebs.
direct debited the person, and then for some reason, whether I had a change of email or something in between, person refused to. They're like, no, different address or something like that. Didn't send the game. Never got it. Like
You never got the game
I
at all.
essentially got like
You
robbed.
bought this on eBay
Yeah.
during the 56k era.
Yeah,
like,
You were up with technology
yeah,
very,
Well,
very
it would've
early.
been cheaper
But
to
then
drive
you
to
direct
another town.
debited
yeah. That's
on
yeah.
eBay.
That's how you did
did you
it
have
back
to
then.
physically go to the bank to direct debit, or did you have it all set
No,
up?
I
with-
would have.
Yeah, you would have to walk in and be like, I
A
would
lot
like
of the
to-
time,
Did they look at you
it
and
was
go-
actually upsetting because there wasn't collect on delivery. A lot
Yeah.
of games used to, a lot of things that you used to do collect on delivery.
Yeah.
Did they look at you and
Hang
go,
on.
Douglas, this internet thing, it's not very safe.
Is that when eBay was only like 4 towns wide?
And,
drive
yeah, probably.
Tell us when
everywhere.
eBay had the old logo.
I couldn't tell my parents because they wouldn't have appreciated me spending $100 on the internet. So, and then I somehow like lost emails and stuff.
How old were you?
I don't know. Whenever GTA 3 came out,
Were you into
Were
drugs
you like
back then,
10
Doug?
or something? How'd you get $100?
I would have been like teenage. I was high school.
Oh,
I can
okay,
just
right.
imagine your parents like not knowing the internet back then, and you just been like coming out
Because
and
I
saying,
had-
"Yeah, I spent $100 on the internet." They're like, "Hey, you want drugs?"
Yeah, I'd purchased things before, so it wasn't like my first foray into eBay.
Yeah.
It went south, and then I somehow, whether I had actually done the transfer at the bank, so I had like no paper trail of what had happened, and I couldn't say, hold on, and I did
Hang
it.
on, I did pay this.
Yeah, and it's
maybe
really-
you didn't pay it at all.
No, I
Doug.
genuinely
You've got
did.
no paper trail, mate.
And
You
yeah, I
did.
know. And it's really difficult to contact eBay.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Just
So anyway,
Did you find a phone number or something?
so no,
Hello, is this eBay?
Hello, eBay. I paid somebody.
Is there something in your office waiting for me?
I think you've been delivered my package.
actually, I'll tell you why this happened. I used a mate's account because originally you had to have a credit card attached to eBay to have a account, and that was pre Visa debit cards.
Well, they've just seen a different address on the account and then your
Yeah,
card, and
yeah.
then
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. So because I used my mate's account and said, "Can you mail to this address?" and then they wouldn't, and then anyway,
Probably
I never
should
got
have
the-
just been like, okay, then mail it to the address on the thing. I'll get it from my mate.
Yeah, I don't know.
He could have done that
I was
if
like-
he could have contacted
In,
you. He
in
could have said
hindsight,
that.
he's thinking that. Maybe, Doug, do you
I
still have
would've
the
been-
email?
I think
you
you're
should
right, though. I
reply
would have been
back.
12 or 13. We could look up whenever GTA 3 had came
I
out.
kind of had a similar dodgy experience with the internet when I got Half-Life 2.
Yep.
Because we didn't have any game stores in Denny, and so Mum picked it up for me from Big W in Echuca. It was Half-Life 2, and it was amazing. And so I put the CD in. It's like downloading Steam or whatever. Oh, okay, better turn the modem on and or whatever, and download Steam, and it had to update, and it couldn't. It spent 2 days trying to update.
So did mine, Half-Life 2. That was the worst.
And I was like, oh no, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And then like a week later, I was like, Mum, I can't play it. You have to take it back, please.
More tears actually coming.
No!
And so yeah, she argued with the lady, and she was like, well, it's not working on the computer. And she must have been one of those horrible people that we have to deal with.
And I was going to say, you guys would now hate that sort of person. You're like, well, you should have known it said on the box and blah, 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 blah.
No one
Online
knows what
only.
the internet is.
But where the piracy... So I ended up getting a pirated copy quite a time later. So I was buying it straight when it was brand new. Like I said, back when
You wouldn't
new
have been
release
able to
stuff were
download it.
$100.
How do you pirate stuff?
No, so someone at our school was on dial-up, and they so it'd be 4 days of dial-up being on to download stuff. Now the best thing
Do you
was
guys remember back in dial-up days where you used to have the program which would save the data in case dial-up dropped out? Like you'd get up to 25%.
I wish I had one of those.
Download Plus or
You had
something
Download
like
They
that.
We
still
had-
make them.
we had-
that programs like that still exist.
But
Yeah,
they
I
look
know.
really dodgy, and
Because-
I don't trust them.
Back at work with our internet, every time the phone used to ring, the internet cut out. Every time.
Oh, no.
Some wire was just wired up wrong. So every time I'd get so close to download something, it'd go...
Is
and I'd be like,
that dial-up or broadband?
no, this is broadband.
You need
So
a filter
we have a filter. It was
on every line in the house. Every phone.
business. They fixed it. They fixed it. I don't know how
They did
It
it.
was
Did
magic.
it.
It was magic. Come on.
Crack version of GTA would crash after a certain... never got to play the original GTA 3 story from start to finish because there was a known bug with the crack.
Oh, right.
And it would crash
no.
after the first island or something like that.
Man.
So, but then the simple fix was download a full save, which then dropped you to the end of the game and everything was open.
Yeah.
Which is fun to an extent, but I never got to play the game. So all the other GTAs I'd played and I then played and finished the
You
story.
didn't pirate.
Nope.
Nope.
But
Good work. You didn't buy from eBay as well, I'm guessing.
no, I can't remember. But anyway, but that was just I thought I'd random flashback of stupidity of childhood. And
Doug's life.
You'd be upset about $100 today. Imagine freaking $100 like
Back then.
Back in the old days when we were young,
13 years ago or
when
something.
games were $100.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
in the
GTA
boxes.
stayed $100 for a long time.
I couldn't even dream of buying games like that. That would be like, no.
No, I would
I'd have it in my
maybe I was 13 because I must have been working. So like my working at the
Where were you working?
supermarket. No, I
You
started-
told him he was 14 and 9 months.
Yeah. I got to start a little bit early for some odd reason and just stacking shelves. For
Lucky
they did-
boy.
for
I'm
seven
going to get GTA.
$7.50 an hour.
He thought he was stacking shelves at the supermarket. He was just at the childcare centre, and they just had a special room for Doug. He would go in and put things up on shelves.
Although at $7.50 an hour for any of our overseas listeners, they're like, it's a solid wage.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is terrible
That's
in
awful.
Australia.
Yeah.
Just for point of reference.
You
It's-
spoiled Australians.
My
Yeah.
first job when I was like 17 or 18 was like $13.50. And then you see people in America like, oh, I make $9.50 minus tips. I'm like, oh god.
What?
Poor guys. Poor guys.
But
Yeah,
cost
but-
of living is a lot more in Australia.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And
so
Better country.
anything been happening in more recent times that wasn't in black and white memory lane of Doug?
Did you guys hear about the Metal Gear collection?
The new one that he teased.
He teased. Did
Yeah.
you see what it is?
No.
It's a clothing range.
Oh, is it? Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's a clothing range.
Is
Really?
there a box with an exclamation point?
Imagine if they just came in that same box. That'd be awesome. You got to jump in the box to change your clothes. That's the terms and conditions of what to do. But they released just one of the newest gameplay footage trailer things of Metal Gear The Phantom Pain.
Does it show who's playing it,
Well,
or just like screen footage?
Just screen footage.
Okay.
So Snake's climbing up a thing. They zoom in on the shoes and they go, and now this is a new piece from the Metal Gear collection.
Really?
You'll be able to purchase these in further dates.
That is
something like that.
That's amazing.
So it's
Yeah,
not
so-
microtransactions in the game, it's
No,
just
no,
actual
real
transactions.
clothing like jackets, shoes, whatever
Welcome to
else.
Metal Gear Solid.
Maybe you'll be able
The ad.
to the eye patch, quiet, very revealing bra.
Yeah,
or
super revealing
duct tape
bras.
thing.
Duct
Yep.
tape on.
It says the
Yeah.
clothing line, which extends to shoes and accessories, is for both men and women. As you might guess, it's heavily camo focused, and the Foxhound logo is used extensively.
Yeah.
That is
pretty gangster.
fantastic. I'm excited. I will probably buy some clothes. I'll probably get some new clothes out of this.
Yeah, it'd be pretty sweet.
You are
Maybe
such
they might,
a hobo.
They
Yeah.
might actually look stylish on you, but that would be a benefit,
Yeah, probably.
a bonus. Let's actually talk about this. Not
This
this,
big box.
exactly, but Destiny in itself. What do you don't show bickies? What do you do? Just eat them.
I should turn this on just for our listeners to hear. Ready?
They don't want to hear it, Luke.
Sounds like Darth Vader taking a piss.
Is that it?
I am not going back in that box.
Okay.
And that is
actually pretty cool.
Vader.
The clothing
in
line.
it, dummy.
This is the first bit of
Yeah.
the clothing range.
With Destiny, all right. So a couple of weeks ago, we talked about what we enjoyed about it.
I own it as of today.
Good. Congratulations, Douglas.
Haven't played it though.
No,
But I own
you've
it.
updated it. I've seen.
Start to start.
Let's actually talk about the things that are quite interesting within the game. There's one thing that I
The
noticed.
story is
I
amazing.
don't know if any of the story.
I didn't know that I'd finished it. The story was that good.
Oh, I have to talk about
We got a gun.
It must be short if you're finished it, Lucas.
Oh, I know, it is.
It's terrible. The story is terrible. And the fact, the speaker, I'm pretty sure, travels with the Traveller. Is that right?
The Traveller doesn't move.
The
The
Traveller
Traveller...
stays it.
What do you mean the Traveller doesn't move? It's called the fucking Traveller.
And it's broken, so it doesn't travel anymore.
But it did!
Yeah, but it doesn't anymore.
But is the speaker the guy that travels with the Traveller?
no.
Like,
He's not a part of... Like, the ghosts are a part of the Traveller, but the Traveller on its last, like, little bit of energy created the ghosts.
yeah, the speaker, I'm pretty sure, is just a human who speaks for the Traveller.
too fucking cool to show his face.
Wearing his face mask.
And too cool to do anything.
Because he doesn't know how to get down the stairs.
Well, I can't actually see because my mask covers everything. And I will tell you, but I can't.
I can't
'Cause I
weigh
won't.
in on
Still
this
have
topic
5
at all.
more games and 2
More
expansions.
DLC. More DLC. Have you guys noticed that when you drive your Sparrow or whatever thing bike backwards, it actually does reverse beeping sounds? Yeah. Have you ever noticed that?
I didn't know
No,
that. I noticed that your cape goes over the top of your head.
Does it? I didn't...
No, you're a hunter. He's a hunter.
Yeah, I don't have a cape.
Yeah, we're
What do you got?
warlocks.
Armbands?
Yeah, we do.
Now,
Hang on, sorry. Okay, you've got weapons and like
Armor?
and all this stuff, and then we've got like this armband thing. Okay,
yeah, it's cool.
does it do anything?
No.
It's just for looks.
Aesthetic. Purely
Okay.
aesthetic.
Hang
One
on,
of the
so what's
things-
yours? Hang on, you have a weapon.
No. I have a cape. And a hood. Cape and hood. It's a class item.
So the bottom right one, you have a cape and hood. You get to pick. So ours, we have a little wristband thing, right?
So, what?
Okay,
You have a hood?
Yes.
But you get to change your hood?
Yeah.
We get to change...
We get to change the wristband, right? Okay.
No, it's armband.
On,
It's up here.
armband. Okay.
Yeah.
On one of the missions, I picked up a new armband, right? When I went into it, it was empty. It was just nothing. It was literally like taking your armband off. The whole box was empty.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it it
was
you've,
like,
you've
you
just
picked
picked up
up
a new armband
nothing.
of nothing. If
That
you
is
don't want to wear
ridiculous.
one,
Resource missing.
The one thing that I really, really would like in the game, and I do not understand why they didn't do it, because so many of other games have done it, e.g. What are you doing?
I'm just predicting what you're going to say.
E.g. Skyrim and Elder Scrolls. I don't know if Elder Scrolls did it, but what's the other game? Fallout. Looking at the weapons, they're very detailed. Why the hell can't we rotate them?
Yeah.
Like they're 3D models.
I just want to look at them.
I really want to look
Just
at what that cape
turn
looks
it
like.
around, yeah.
Here's this much of the cape.
Yeah,
Oh, I
exactly.
don't get to see the hood or what it looks like from the front. No.
No way.
But
But
that
just
ship's really awesome too.
all of it, like so much detail is in all these items, and they just go, you reckon they want to rotate it? Nah, we won't do that. We'll blur part of it. We'll do that. We'll blur a bit, but that's all that we actually want to do. Like,
Do you feel like there should be more customization with the weapons as well? Like
well,
changing
I think that
colours
would
or
be
anything like that?
stealing too much from Borderlands, if anything,
Yeah.
if you could customize it.
Yeah.
And then
There's
you,
that many different weapons that...
Have they done a Borderlands style thing with the weapons where it's like random, numbers and names and everything like
Not
that?
to the
yeah,
extent
well, they have.
Borderlands
There's
did.
some funny names and stuff on some guns.
Oh, what
No,
did
but
Zach
Borderlands, there's billions of weapons.
get? He got a biscuit or something. You're like the flimsy biscuit or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know what it was called.
They the guns already look like they're from like a Twister game.
A twister?
Twisty put
Colours?
hands, red, blue, yellow.
Yeah,
They're all just multicolored.
Oh,
so
yeah,
if you could completely change every item on it with different colours, it would just look
Do the traders
like
change the weapons?
It's like the Wiggles made weapons.
No, I don't think so.
Did the what?
The traders?
The shaders.
the
No,
shaders.
shaders just change your outfit.
Because I've got a Queen's rifle and it's shocking looking.
Is it
Pink
Nice.
and yellow.
Purple, isn't it? Isn't she
Purple,
purple?
whatever.
A colour.
Actually, I got a pink one. And I started walking around dancing with everyone.
Playing the game without friends is quite unenjoyable.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Doug, do you want to talk
boring.
about this game?
Yeah, I'm just sitting there doing nothing. I'm just going to play on my phone.
So it's just playing it without friends. Like playing it with friends is so much more enjoyable. If you don't have friends, it doesn't get that entertaining.
Because the game is repetitive, but when
Yeah.
you add...
what are you doing?
What the hell?
Sorry.
Repetitive? What do you mean? This is made by Bungie. Did you breathe in a cookie?
I think a crumb somehow got in my throat. I just felt something. I didn't know. I didn't see how it could happen. I don't think it was a crumb.
For one, as well, you eat cookies. You don't breathe them. All right?
Sorry. Yeah. So.
Jesus Christ, Douglas.
Repetitive. It was, the game was...
The game is...
Okay,
like,
so
it is very repetitive.
when you the base game completely repetitive, but when you add an element, as in another player that plays with you, that's unpredictability that you have no idea what they're going to do.
I can do anything, any type of gameplay with someone else, and it's way better than doing it by myself.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's because there's that sense of like, okay, we're still shooting the same thing, but you might do something different. So
It's more like, I don't want to die, they can die instead.
Would visceral cleanup be fun on your own?
Yeah, Luke would be like, yeah, it's so cool.
I did play it for a while.
Oh my god. No.
You're a
That
loser.
was before we all played it. So.
Yeah.
That was before we knew each other.
Yeah.
The guy that converts shit, what about him?
Oh, when he changes Ingrams.
Yeah.
There's an update coming out this
Yes.
week for it.
But did you hear about, like, apparently, like, I didn't actually go on the Bungie page, but this was on Reddit that I read, that if people
You read
are
stuff
holding...
on Reddit?
Yeah. Okay. On the page from Bungie, they wrote that all the legendary items, if you've got engrams that you aren't, like, that you've held on to and you're not decoding because you're waiting for that thing to go, all of those items are turning to rare.
Oh.
And then they said just decode your stuff because you might get legendary, but whatever you decode now, whatever you have now, when you decode it, it will turn to rare. And they said, well, it doesn't matter anyway because everyone knows it's just a rare item anyway.
Yeah.
So like they took the piss out of themselves, knowing
Everyone knows it's
that,
blue anyway.
Yeah, I've had about 4 legendary items.
And
I haven't had 4 legendary items.
I got 2 legendary items. One was for a warlock though, so that doesn't help me.
Well, you didn't get rid of it, did you?
Yeah.
Because there's a storage place.
Oh yeah, I did. I actually stored it for
Yeah,
about a week. I'm thinking I'll start a warlock, but no, I started a titan. I'm not going to get around to a third character, so I just scrapped it.
Yeah, you will. Bet you will. Bet
On
you
your
will.
PlayStation 4.
Yeah. Yeah, when you get one.
Wait, so there's the storage place you can store items for the other characters.
What's your major
I
malfunction?
believe so.
Yeah.
I believe you can.
Okay.
But yeah, who
So
knows?
at the minute, the issue that's been going around is
What are you actually looking at, Doug?
is that no matter what colour the Ingram is, like you might pick up a yellow Ingram or a purple Ingram,
You
but
are not
it
fine.
still could be a blue or a green.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas now with the update, if you pick up a yellow one, the minimum it will be is a yellow one, and a
Yeah.
purple one, the minimum.
Well, yellow's
is
the best, so...
Will the drop rate for those engrams stay the same though? Because I rarely saw a legendary
Angram
one.
or Ingram?
And you
Ingram.
went through the loot cave, didn't you?
I did the loot cave for a total maybe 3 hours across a few days. I got 3 or 4 legendary engrams, no exotics,
No.
lots of blues, lots of greens.
I tried the loot cave. Now, I went to the loot cave, I shot, I had about 2 things pop up, I kept shooting, and then I got kicked off the servers. And then I was like, okay, all right,
they're
cool. I
watching
was like,
me.
damn it,
They're
that's annoying.
watching
So I
me.
went back,
Bungie!
I tried it 2 more times, got kicked off multiple times.
Really?
What's the
Yeah.
loot cave? Enlighten me.
Well, there was a cave that would have all the creatures come out of it, so all the creatures would spawn from this loot cave.
It's a 6 seconds, so they spawn
Yeah.
every 6 seconds, and if you stayed back a certain amount of distance,
They just
and
kept
you sniped
coming
them,
You have to
coming
kill the
and
first
coming.
one. You say,
Yeah.
kill 3, more spawn. Kill 3, more spawn.
Yeah.
Kill 3, and they all drop loot.
yeah, and then you can just go.
So a bit of a glitch. Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they just didn't think that everyone would, use that ability.
So what Bungie actually posted on their website, they're saying that the Fallen that were hiding in this cave have decided to give up on their fight and have gone back to the mothership, and then they've just changed the respawn time to 30 seconds. But someone has
Don't breathe it in.
found someone's found a new loot cave.
Yeah.
It's harder to get to though, apparently.
Oh really?
No, it's still on Earth.
Yeah, but Zach's saying it's not as easy to use effectively.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They will just remove it anyway. They'll maybe change every spawn thing to 40 plus seconds anyway. They should have just done it anyway, all along.
Yeah, what was the 6 seconds for anyway? That just seems very soon, close.
I don't think it was on purpose. Maybe someone just put in the wrong number somewhere.
Quick, put 46.
He's probably like, this will make it really easy for me to play the game.
It's like, I'm the only one that knows about this.
Level 20. Alright, so that's all my little beef that I've got with the game. You got any more?
I thought the ending was pretty ordinary. The fight was cool.
There was an ending? Did you know there was an ending?
Well, that's the thing I didn't like. You kill Are we allowed to talk about
Yeah.
stuff?
Doug doesn't have. Okay, anyone that plays this game really has no idea what's going on. Even when, like, for you, what you're saying, and when I got up to the end, I was fighting the big black whatever it was,
goobly thing.
Goober.
Yeah.
What is it? In the Black Garden. That's right.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool.
The
And
Black Heart, I think.
Yeah, and I'm fighting away at the big beast that he zaps and spawns.
He's bringing him to life and stuff.
Yeah. And I kill it, all three of them,
Yeah.
and then he's like, it fades into like the speaker, and he's like, "Thank you, Guardians. We have done the." I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
So I
I'm
fly
like, what do you
back-
mean, Guardians? Guardian, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
You fly back to the fly back to the tower. The only thing that changes is you get a gun, and the Traveller's a little bit glowy.
Yeah.
And that robot chick was like, "Something's gonna happen."
Yeah.
If the
In
Guardians,
4 months when the expansion comes out.
if the Guardians can respawn this often and this much, how did most of us lose the war?
Oh, I know, right?
Really?
I don't think we had Guardians during the war because the ghosts made.
But
the
there's
Guardians.
humans.
I'm just signing out, so I don't have to.
So the ghosts made the Guardians.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Right.
That
Okay.
makes a little bit more
They
sense.
brought everyone back to life.
Because the way I figure it is that with the last of its light, the Traveller makes the ghosts to revive the Guardians.
Yeah.
I don't think he revived the Guardians from dead Guardians, just from humans that had died.
Huh.
Special ones.
Special humans.
As
Special
much
non-dead
as-
humans.
As much as the story is
Special
lame,
awoken
I'm actually
and
intrigued to
special
find
robots.
out a little bit more of like what Bungie have actually thought.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I want to know.
I haven't given
That's
up
what
on it yet.
Grimoire cards are for.
Oh,
Do you
really?
think they
Yeah.
intentionally made it lame? So
No, but the backstory is mostly in the cards that you
Seriously?
receive every time you do like 2,000
I
kills
looked
of
at the
Hive.
cards once for
Yeah.
20 minutes just to piss off all the bloody notifications on my phone, and I haven't gone back.
No.
That was
They,
like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, most of the backstory is hidden in there, which is just stupid.
Yeah.
So the ending should have also been a new store. You know, that robot chick.
Yeah.
Instead of like fading off, she should have just like stood still, and she'd be as another person you can walk up to and you can talk to, and she goes, you know, the mode where the person's on the left hand side, but it goes season pass purchase. You know?
Better yet,
Oh.
that should have been in the Traveller. I wanted to see the Traveller. I wanted to see it do something. The Traveller never moves. It never changes. Never did.
Oh no, it
anything.
can't travel ban.
I didn't say it.
It stopped.
I want to travel into it.
Imagine if they've only ever looked at the Traveller from one side, and then all of a sudden the Traveller turns around, it's just a face going, "Hey!"
Or it's just, it's what I'm picturing is actually...
It's just rage face or something like.
No, it's the moon from Majora's Mask. Just
Yeah, just
a frightening one.
Are you guys, now that you've all completed the main story,
Yeah.
are you going to keep playing? Like, is there much?
The story is only there to level up your character.
yeah.
Because most of the stuff you do strikes and you're doing the same missions anyway, but you're just doing really hard shit
f-
and you swear at each other on chat.
I'm
feel
just
like-
grinding on strikes and stuff, playing with mates. I'm at almost level 28 now. 27, I think.
I feel like because I'm at level 20 now, I can play any mission with Reese
He's
and
accepted.
not feel that he just kills everything for me.
Oh no, you probably won't.
What?
I'm pretty tough now. I'm like level 23. I'm pretty strong.
All right, light man.
Yeah.
Oh, I am really pissed off at the game at the moment, though. I have you get a special bounty. You've got 3 exotic bounties to choose from.
Yep.
And I chose the one that ends up giving you a handgun.
I think that's all of them because I got a handgun too.
Well, one's for the pulse rifle, one's a handgun, one's a shotgun. So,
Are you serious?
Yeah. The one I had to defeat Fogoth. Easy.
Yeah.
The next time, I have to collect energies from Guardians in the Crucible.
Oh, well, I have to kill 500 creatures.
I have to kill 500. I get 5 points per kill.
Yep.
In the Crucible. I can kill people. I lose 2 points every time I die. I am shit. So I die as much as I win. So
0.
after 2 nights of playing, I went to 5 points, 20 points, 35, 57. I'm up to 57 out of 500. I'm thinking, I can do this. I lose 10 points, I lose 20 points. I'm back down to 25 points now.
Oh,
Wow.
And I'm pissed off. This is the second stage of a 9-stage
that's super
exotic bounty.
grinding. Like
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
That level of like system that they've developed there is.
Ben loves that though.
Zach's partway through his bounty, and he has to make 200 kills in a weekly Nightfall strike, which are at level 28. And if you die, if anyone dies in the bounty, you get returned to orbit. Or your whole team. If your whole team dies, you get returned to orbit. He
Wow.
has to get 200 kills. And it just we started it.
Is there even 200 kills in some of the weekly strikes?
We died in 4 seconds flat. And then he's trying to revive us. He dies back to orbit.
I'm excited to play this with you, Doug, because you probably swear a lot. And
I'm
get quite
excited.
angry. That's what
Well,
you'll probably
we
do. A
can
lot of
also-
noises you'll make.
Like, this is Doug's first time playing, so new character. We need to start a new character.
Do we?
Well, I'm not playing as my level 20 with a level 0.
Yeah, I'll get real.
How do you
cross.
think it felt with me, Lucas?
How do you think it
playing
played with
you?
me? It was worse for me.
Fun.
It's still fun for the person who can
Do
kill
you know
things.
what wasn't fun? And I raged at him at the time. Playing Borderlands 2. Hadn't ever played it before. First level, James, I believe, pro gamer, had finished it, and he was running around looting chests straight away. I couldn't listen to any of the tutorial stuff. Like, it was straight into chatting, so you couldn't really pay attention to what was meant to be happening in the game. And he's just like getting all the good stuff. Oh, you just got to be doing this, and then running way the heck off.
Hey,
And
look at
I
this
was-
loot I got. Hey, look at this loot I got.
I was like,
Hey, you wanna see
beyond
this?
Angry.
I
Like,
remember you telling me this.
I was like,
See, I
so
just
cross.
can't
I'm
get
like,
involved in Borderlands.
I can't either.
Because that's exactly what happened to me. People were way too high leveled than me, and I just...
No, I don't
they
even
just
think he
surpassed
was
me.
leveled. It was just the fact that he knew what to do to begin with.
Yeah.
So it then made where it should have been really fun at the start.
Doug's
not fun.
warning us now. He's like, if you guys run off on me, you're fucked.
Yeah,
I've just wasted all my money.
I am raging.
People would have only seen this on the actual Facebook page if they actually see it on the Facebook page, but you just purchased a PS4 quite cheap, didn't you, Doug?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Very, very cheap.
I'm hoping the cheapest one in Australia, $2.99 due to a
Cheaper
closing.
than PS3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
due to a closing down sale. I rang Lucas. I was at this store. I was like, oh, I'm just going to get some stuff. Like, there's some cheap USBs, like all real pointless stuff I didn't really need. But I'm like, grab a couple of. I was pretty happy with an 8 gig USB for $3. It's like, that's a win. I'll look at Ben because he's a geek. You're like,
What brand was it?
Sanders. What's that? Let's all get a cookie.
Just to keep brand dropping, got some Sennheiser headphones for 80% off.
80%?
Yeah.
No wonder Casey
All
went
Xbox
to
One
that.
games are 80% off there as well, by the way.
What?
Yeah. Okay, so when I went into Joyce Man,
It's like, what?
went into Joyce Man, there was the Xbox One wall,
Yeah.
games everywhere,
Yeah.
PS4 wall,
was the second wall.
nothing.
Oh, really? Or empty?
What
Because
day
everyone
did you
buys
go in
PS4
there?
stuff.
What day did you go?
The day after you called me. See, now, I said this to Lucas, you don't know this, and the audience doesn't know this, but Doug called me, I didn't answer because I was busy, so I called him back, and Doug's like, oh, I got onto Lucas, I'm like, oh, what's going on? Doug's like, oh, I bought a PS4. And I'm like, that's awesome.
I was pretty sad.
I didn't really want to. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Yeah. And I'm like, oh, sweet. Oh, okay. Like, how much was
supposed to
it?
be happy for you, or?
I got it for $2.99. Yeah, that's awesome. And he's like, yeah, but I still didn't really want like a PS4. Like,
No, I wanted a PS4, but I wasn't mentally ready to be spending the money. And I like...
Did the salesperson convince you to buy
much
it?
No, so...
He rang me and I
On the
convinced him
way-
to buy it, so yeah.
No, on the way in, I'd half already said, well, it looks like I could be buying one, because someone was walking out with one. I'm like, that must have been cheap. Because the thing I was under the impression, all their main lines were just going to be carried onto another store.
Yeah.
So it was only a single store closing down. It wasn't... They weren't necessarily going to get rid of everything at crazy prices. Didn't even see them going in. They must have just been a little, like a display stand, just with a few left on the ground. Didn't see them at all. I'd taken my headphones and like $40 worth of stuff to the register.
that's a lot of cheap leads.
Yeah, I know. Got out of here. No, I bought a $9 32 gig USB.
Hey.
That was a good deal too, man.
I am leaving.
I should be there right now.
Casey and I were going to go there on Saturday. I wish we did.
Bought
Bro.
some lightning, like generic brand lightning adapters for my iPhone for $3.
See, Casey, that would have been good. Would have been good.
They're,
can
they're
actually
probably
look at it,
rubbish,
yeah.
but for,
I was. There's two.
Multi-views!
for $3 it was like bang win. But so I was there. Someone called and they're like, the guy at the register, yeah, there's still one. I'll grab you one. And he's put it behind the register, and I'm like, yeah, okay, so they must be cheap still. And I'm like, how much are those? Looked down on the floor, I'm like, $2.99. There was literally then one left. And also...
Was it in the box or was it a display model?
In the box. I got the box.
No way.
Yeah. And the guy that rang...
Well, no, I thought it would, like, normally when people are like, oh, it's a display model, yeah, like, you go to, like, JB Harvey Norman or whatever, and they just, like, display it, yeah, it was a little bit cheaper, but the fact that it's just in a box.
Just a new one, yeah.
Well, they'd already been a week
not even
into
dusty.
the sale, and I think they'd only just went on... I'm under the impression they'd only went onto sale that day, like the $2.99, because when I spoke to the register lady, she was like, oh, I got one for mine. I was like, I wasn't planning to buy this today. Real sad. And she was like, me neither. And I was like, oh, what? She like probably about 40.
So you just were mutually both depressed.
Yeah.
I wonder how
I'm
many
sure she was
people...
more depressed considering she's out of a job now.
Yeah.
So I've just spent $300 and I don't even have work.
No, actually, how the conversation started, I was like, oh, I can sympathise a bit because I'd went through the same thing in another retail place. And she was like, oh, yeah, you guys, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, oh, yeah, but this wasn't expected to buy this today. She was like, me neither. She was like, but my kids will be pretty happy for Christmas. So she was like, bang, win.
That is a win. That is the best win.
They must have only just dropped to $2.99 that day.
That's seriously the best price that you could have ever got that
I wonder
at
how many kids...
for the next few years.
How many kids would have been scrambling to get there? Like, oh, we need to get the PS... And you're just like, oh, yeah, I should probably buy one.
Daddy, can I please get it, please,
I was like
Daddy?
$2.99. I'd grabbed it. I was like, can you just put this behind the register for 1 second? I'm like, I just need to make a phone call. I'm like, to find out if I should buy this.
And you call the one person you know who is PS4 mad.
No, that was more my connection on the inside of getting cheap things in a retail shop. And 5-figure discount.
What? What are you implying, Doug?
You don't get stuff for free. You get cheaper things.
You're like, hey, if I can get this for nothing, should I? I'm like, my next question would have been, are you stealing, Douglas? Is this Grand Theft Auto 3 all over again?
Did you choose the words correctly?
Yeah.
This is a 5-finger... Like, mine now. No money.
That was a joke. And everyone laughed, so it was obviously pretty funny.
Doug's thinking 5-finger discount is just a handshake. Like, oh, hey, look, 5 fingers handshake? No, Doug, it's
Fingers
a deal,
handshake.
mate.
You're like, good deal.
Yeah. Fist bump. Discount.
Yeah.
I can get it way cheaper through a mate of mine.
So I tried Luke, and
He's the one with the balaclava on.
Like-
just over there. Yeah.
should I be buying this, Luke? And you're like, hell yeah. You're like, Doug, it probably won't be this price for 2 years.
Ever.
And the fact that Xbox 360 just dropped, actually that happened this week too.
Yeah.
They've dropped from $2.99 to $1.99.
Really?
175.
Hold up, so even after
I
you
didn't
talked
know
to
that.
Lucas, you were still depressed when talking to me.
Yeah.
So even though he's like, yeah, it's probably not going to happen, the prices won't drop for like 3-4 years.
No, you were. I beat him down, right? So he was depressed after he spoke to me, right? And he was like, "Oh, I have to buy this now." So that's why I spoke to
No,
you.
that really
because he
was how I was like,
voice. He's
and I said
he's
to
like,
him, I was
I
like,
did buy it, Reese. I need you to tell me it was good. So you built him back
I thought it would have been irresponsible if you didn't buy it.
yeah. Well, that's really how it was. I
That's
was-
so cheap.
yeah.
Poor guy.
Because I'd said to Kristen, my girlfriend, I was like, the reality is if I hadn't have bought it then, there would have been a Sunday where I was sitting at home and I suddenly get the
heebie-jeebies?
sporadically I'm like, oh, I'm going to go and buy this. Wouldn't have mattered the price, the deal. I just would have wanted it.
It just would have been
Then
a
the-
5-finger discount.
Yeah. So I was like, bang, I might as well buy it now while it's the cheapest one in the world.
And if you didn't buy it, we probably would have all yelled at you.
Yeah.
In this podcast.
Wouldn't it? But either way, all I've gotten to play so far is
Minecraft?
yeah.
I saw that you downloaded that.
I didn't buy it though. I just there's a trial. I'm like, oh, I'll
Did you
check
play
it out.
Minecraft on the PS3 at all?
No, I know Clemson.
Hopefully, I'll have enough money in that because I got the the card, the money card, PlayStation at the staff discount. Thank you. And then I also have
5 fingers?
I got it free. I can scratch it too. And I also got scratchy cards.
to
the
reveal
codes
the
on them.
code.
And I also got a discount code from PlayStation. So hopefully, by using both of them, I'll still have enough money to purchase Minecraft. If I don't, I'll be upset.
I had a quick play. I was like, this is crap.
Can we actually make
It's
it?
really weird going from PC to console.
I was going to say, can we make a world called the Trusty Crowbar on it? But no, it's crap. Who cares?
Done that
Shouldn't be on the consoles.
Yep.
I like it on the console.
That's roughly how I feel.
I like the console one.
As soon as I got the
My
achievements
favourite
on
is
360, I stopped
my favourite
playing.
is the Pocket Edition. I'm joking. It's awful.
Yeah,
I played on the toilet for about 5 minutes and turned it off. My shit was more interesting than playing it on the actual phone. Terrible.
but so far I borrowed some games off Lucas.
Do you want a cookie, Ben?
Yeah.
Are you afraid that you're going to die again from it?
I ate
or
one. I ate one after the
You're
incident.
just caressing the tub. Go on, sorry.
Fiddling with it.
I played some. What did I play? Wolfenstein New Order.
Yep.
Yep. And
Have you played any of the other Wolfensteins?
I've played the
Like
original
Wolf 3D?
Yep. On Windows 3.1, and I've played quite a bit on iPhone.
It's the superior controller.
Penis.
That actual game with the first level is actually playable on the Wolfenstein game.
Which one? What are you talking about?
So the first level from Wolf 3D
Yeah.
is playable on Wolfenstein: The New Order.
Oh, really? Does
you ever play it?
Look as bad?
No, it looks exactly the
seriously.
same.
Okay, so I
How
had
do
a bunch
you-
of games
how do
and
you
Doug
do
took
that?
a whole bunch of my games, and most of the ones he's taken, I haven't even put in the PlayStation yet.
So any of the games that you normally
Yeah,
play.
how do you get into that? I didn't internet it. How to do that? How do
Internet. When you get to, there's like a home base area, which after a little while that you actually play, you get to it. When you get to that, there's like a bed that you go sleep in, and then it goes. There's like a picture of Wolf 3D on it, on a poster. Then when you go to sleep, you go.
You actually do the whole.
Well, there's not. It's not Banjo Kazooie.
All Mars attacks.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like Mars Attacks.
I
Is-
just said that.
yeah. Did he not notice that? Or did he just?
What?
He said Mars.
Mars Attacks!
Oh, Doug, yeah, exactly.
It's like Mars attacks. Oh yeah.
And then you're really impressed with how funny you were.
These guys are smiling and laughing at me.
Keep going.
You are terrible.
I'm going to end this at that. Because
Oh, okay. At Mars Attacks?
At Mars
At Mars Attacks.
Yeah. Cool.
Lovely.
What happened?
And what? This or the podcast?
No, the podcast.
Oh.
It ended! I'll get...
Oh, do you want to say something?
I was waiting for that to finish.
I haven't even gotten up to that home base bit yet.
No.
The dogs in it are scary.
They are. They are quite vicious.
Yeah.
And
What level did you play on? I accidentally, after I was tweeting a picture of, I'll play on the real easy level, the whatever daddy, like, please help me daddy, or whatever it is. And then I must have accidentally clicked that, and then it was just no challenge. But it is very old school, I feel like.
they went back to the roots.
It's just corridor shooter and, like, mindless objectives. You could probably play it with the sound turned off.
Yeah.
No, in a way, like, it's really... They paid homage to the original game.
Homage?
No, it's like...
Is that the wrong word to use?
No,
Homage.
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 Yeah.
They ate hummus.
Cthulhu. I still can't remember how to say that properly.
Can you try? No. No, try it again. One more time.
Barney.
What?
Barney
Yeah,
the
what,
dinosaur.
what were you saying?
No.
They're playing homage.
They were paying tribute to the original game.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Cthulhu boys.
Yeah,
Cthulhu.
just wave after wave. Like, different to...
When have you gotten into the more modern time, like the future, or are you still stuck in World War II?
yeah,
Are you
that's
talking
right.
about
Okay.
Wolfenstein still?
Yeah, no, Cthulhu.
Oh, I'll tell you where I've just gotten up to give you an idea. Where in the Polish mental hospital.
Okay, so you're just about to get... Oh, you are in the new world.
Sounds
Oh,
horrifying.
Or not new world, the more future world. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so
you don't realise that, yeah?
Is there time travel in that game?
No, he just
ages really
went,
well.
he went spastic for a little period of
He
time.
goes to the moon as well.
Probably not, but I did. I apologise. That's okay.
Power through it.
He goes to the moon though, doesn't he?
He does go to the
Yeah.
moon.
Are there wizards?
And the moon looks a lot like Destiny's moon,
Oh really?
just with less Nazis.
Wait, There's Nazis in Destiny?
No, there's less
No, on-
Nazis in Destiny.
Fuck.
Almost zero Nazis,
Wolfenstein.
actually.
It looks like Destiny's not...
There might actually be Nazis. Can we just talk about Destiny just for... Are you sorry?
I'm all done, mate.
Sorry. That was really rude, yeah.
Yeah. Ben is
Ben
rude.
is rude.
I think...
You got that written down.
you wrote it down.
Taking notes of things that have happened in this podcast. And then I can do a little arrow back from the top down to here. Also here.
So I think a couple of weeks ago I spoke about how much I hated the tower with all of the people running around and messing it up.
Yeah.
I love it now because I open up the roster and I look at all the crappy names.
Yeah.
I was in a strike with
Oh, shit.
No. So there's two other people in the strike with me. One of their names was Unzipped Bag.
It's better than Tioto. That was someone's name. Stop spelling that every time.
The other one was about a mango, and I can't remember. It was like sexy mango or something like that, or sensual mango.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Sexy mango and Unzipped Bag.
Have you still got a PS4 account or PlayStation account?
I thought you said, have you
Doesn't
still got
go
a penis?
away, yeah. Yeah, I do.
I'll ask him that
I thought you
later.
were saying I've still got a penis for, and I was like, for what?
An
I
account.
don't know.
Yeah. So you have an online account what is it?
I'm not disclosing that on here.
But you were willing to ask me what my Twitter handle was last week?
God, you're just very unprofessional, Douglas.
Continue on.
No, that was it. It was just...
I do, is the answer.
Oh, God. I think, is that enough?
Yeah, that'll do.
That's fine.
No.
Let's close it. Let's
Stop now.
Thank you for listening.
No, just wait one bloody second there, mate.
Hang on.
Don't turn him on.
Reese, there's a couple of things I'd like to talk about.
We don't get to finish.
Sounds like we can go to the principal's.
We're on a time schedule, Doug.
We need to discuss these things.
Quick little thing.
Yeah.
Reese,
People would have been hovering over, if we're watching on YouTube, the X button, being like, oh, thank fuck, they're nearly done.
No, just shut up.
We're about to
We're
finish,
now
and they move the
wasting
mouse, and there's like another 20 minutes of
You guys
video.
are being rude.
Just brackets Lucas and Reese thing, yeah.
Reese did a giveaway this week on the Facebooks.
Yep.
For Lara Croft
And the Temple of Osiris.
and that.
Congratulations, Zachary.
Great initial. Did he win it?
Let's all look at him and be like,
Hang on, do you know him?
Yeah, I know. You know,
We don't give it away to people we know.
Really?
I didn't fucking know that.
He's just go every podcast like, oh yeah, play with Zach and Jacob on Destiny.
You know, the same at any competition of a place you work, it can't be a relation or family member.
Yeah.
well,
not related to
actually,
him.
sorry, Ben's the guest.
Yeah, he's a
So-
guest, it's fine.
Yeah, lucky.
Good work, Zach.
The
Good
guest.
work.
At work, I was like, oh, Zach hasn't liked the podcast. Invite Zach. He likes it. He
Free
comments.
game.
And then he's on.
Like, what? I should do this more often.
We've got people that comment.
What?
So, there's going to be some more giveaways this week.
Yep.
We've got another copy of... Hold on, do I have it?
Don't hold it up, because the Steam key's on that.
Oh.
Cover the Steam key.
Here we go. We have another copy of this
Are we
game.
recording in HD? Because they'll see it. They'll
Yeah.
zoom right in.
Look,
No, he's got his
He's got his abnormally long fingers covering it.
Fine. We have another copy of that. Doug has an extensive back catalogue, and so I believe would Lucas, of unredeemed Steam keys.
Yes.
Doug has?
Doug has. That's me.
Third person.
The other Doug.
Yeah, he's, yeah.
What you want?
I'm
So-
Doug too.
Make sure you check us out on Trusty Crowbar AU on Twitter.
We should all be looking at this
Yeah.
camera.
Oh.
No, we can do
Why can't we look at the Android?
Oh,
Not
yeah,
the
yeah.
iPhone.
Let's look at that one.
Hey, up there, HTC. Or the Trusty Crowbar on Facebook.
Yep.
And we'll be doing some sort of pretty easy competition.
Giveaways.
Yeah.
Just be creative.
Exactly.
Be
Check out
creative.
our YouTube channel because we've started getting videos up there, like this one.
Yeah, so also, did we even mention the fact that this is... Did we talk about it at the start?
Yeah,
I think so.
did.
Oh,
Hey,
Ben.
look, we're doing an
Close my mouth.
impromptu unboxing.
Oh my god, Destiny! Oh, the toy's already out. Oh. Let's just end this podcast. God damn it.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Hang on, don't show them the
And
code.
gals.
So much rumble.
Code there.
Get out of the box.
Right. My
Thank
name
you all
is
for
Douglas
listening.
Bright,
I'm Reese Whitting Slow.
I'm Lucas Winning Slow.
and we are the Trusty
Whoa,
Crowbar.
whoa.
Hang on,
guys-
can you add Doug to the is rude?
Yeah.
Doug is rude.
And that's Ben Can.
Hello. Oh, I mean, bye. Goodbye.
Farewell.
We'll keep checking out our stuff.
Brush your teeth.
Can we briefly go over your camera mount there?
No.
Because Kristen came in and picked up the Kellogg's box and I lost it. She's like,
Yeah, and then I was like pointing at her. She was like, what? And I was like,
Stop recording! Stop recording! It's over! It's good!